So, coming back to the chapter, motivation is overrated, environment often matters. And this is chapter 6 that we are studying now. And the chapter's name is already clearing out the whole intention in the context of the chapter. Our motivation is always overrated, and environment is what determines how our habits will be and what we will be doing up. So, the same thing, and the smaller thing that we need to understand is like, how our environment is and how we design it determines what will our habit will be and what the result of the habit will be. If you are designing like your if you have big house, then you can easily design different rooms for different activities. If you have a small apartment or room, that you can design different part of your room, different spaces of the room for different tasks, like chair for studying, chair for eating, or bed for sleeping, and study table for studying, and more likely that different spaces and different things for different purposes, so that habit becomes and the cue become very obvious, because we are studying about obvious, make it obvious chapter. So the habit and the cues become so strong and so obvious that it's irresistible and it surely happens. That's the main thing of this chapter. And another thing that we need to learn is it is easier. It is easier to build a new habit in a new environment, because you are not fighting against the old ones. Like if you have if you're like trying to get replace your like trying to replacing your like old habits, then it's much harder. But if you are doing the same thing and replacing, moreover replacing, if you are trying to get build a new habit in a new space or new things, then it's much easier because you're not resisting the old ones, and simple as that. So I hope you understand something, or moreover it are understanding the importance of this book, Atomic Habit, a must read book, and you must read now. There's no way that you are going to regret it by any chance, because I know even after listening multiple YouTubers and multiple people, you are like, the two thing will happen. First thing, the first category of people will say it's so common. 3 million people have already did it, and they are good ones, they are doing great. And the second group of people will be like, yeah, I know the importance of this book, but I'm not able to like afford this book or so like it. The both thing happened with me, and I'm like, it was really, it was really hard to just get a book, invest money into book. After school books, there are a lot of school books we already spend off, but in school books, this book will help you a lot, and moreover your own school books. After reading this book, your life will change. Your life will change, and if your life is changing, it's nothing great than it. I don't want to explain this thing more over it, but like, just try getting these things done in a very great way. Hope best with your thing, and I hope that you're doing great and you will do great. Best of luck. See you for the next one.